up, all my fight fans? So we are well past the whole Francis Ngannou-Tyson Fury fight that just took place this past weekend. So I want to ask you guys this question, something that's becoming a real heated debate right now between Ariel Helwani and Chael Sonnen. Right now, I want to ask you guys, did Francis Ngannou drop the bag? Would he have made more money fighting Jon Jones than he did against Tyson Fury? Would he have made more money signing a UFC contract than signing or being an independent fighter that he is now? What do you guys think? My answer to all those questions is he 100% made the right choice on becoming his own boss, on leaving the UFC. Why? Because he made more money fighting Tyson Fury, and he's going to continue making more money boxing other fighters, which he's going to do, and going to make more money fighting in the PFL. And here's why. We're going to break it all down to you right now. Yes, they had a very heated discussion between themselves on Ariel Helwani's show. Chael Sonnen strongly feels that Francis Ngannou still did drop the bag, that he would have made more money fighting Jon Jones. I highly disagree with that. One, because guess what? He would have had to not sign a one-fight deal. He would have to sign a multiple fight deal. Multi-fight deal, I should say. One fight was going to be $8 million with Jon Jones plus pay-per-view points, which he would have made off. Let's just be a little generous and say he would have made off with an extra $1 million. That's $9 million. Then after that, his other fights were going to be quite possibly way less than that $8 million he was going to fight Jon Jones with. It was going to be anywhere between the $2 $3 million mark, I want to say. And let's just say, hypothetically, he's main eventing, and he would have got another pay-per-view buy. So let's make it like about 4. He would have had 2 fights on that, with that $2-3 million. So let's just say, roughly, he was going to make $20 million. 20 to 25. We're being a little generous here. We're being a little generous here. If he would have signed with the UFC, that is a lot of money. That is serious money. 100%. No discussion about it. No disagreements about it whatsoever. Very serious money. Probably the highest paid UFC heavyweight of all time. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about whether or not he made a mistake and should have just stayed with the UFC. We're talking about whether or not he made more money boxing Tyson Fury. I promise you, Francis Ngannou was not going to sign to box Tyson Fury, the world's most dangerous boxer that no other heavyweight in the UFC roster can go against outside of Francis Ngannou, and quite possibly, I would actually give him a little credit too, Sergey Pavlovich. Any other UFC heavyweight, he would smoke, including Jon Jones. I'm talking about Tyson Fury. Yes. But Francis Ngannou stepped away from the octagon, stepped into the ring, signed a deal with the baddest man on the planet in the ring, and pretty much, in a lot of people's eyes, won that fight. But did he make a lot of money? Oh, I promise you, yes, he did. He made into the double digits in the millions of dollars. And that is just what he signed as a contract, not including the pay-per-views. Now, in this argument, Chael Sonnen actually said the pay-per-view bombed. Did it bomb? There is no telling right now. It is way too soon to tell unless you have some kind of insider source. And I promise you that insider source is not going to even know right away either. Because it's next to impossible to know within the next couple of days after the fight took place to whether or not the fight did well or it bombed. So anybody that were to tell you right now that it bombed, they're just stating their own opinion, not stating a fact. There is no fact on the ratings of the pay-per-view. There is no fact on the gate at the very moment because they're still calculating all these numbers. Maybe the gate, maybe But the numbers, it's a lot more difficult. You're talking about homes. You're talking about individuals in those homes. You're talking about buys. You're talking about so much that goes into it. It takes some time. It takes time, weeks, perhaps even months sometimes. It takes some time to get those numbers, not days. I promise you, not days. But I do not feel like this pay-per-view bombed. It was very long, no doubt. And there was a lot of things that maybe did not go quite as planned. But you're going to have that in pay-per-views sometimes. You're going to have that, you know, in live crowds, live fights, live entertainment. Some things just go out of your hand and are not within your control. But I promise you, Francis Ngannou made more money in this fight and is going to make more money in the future. Francis Ngannou was supposed to sign quite possibly a 3-4 fight deal with the UFC. That was not a one fight deal contract. He did not get paid, or was going to get paid, $20 million for one fight. He will get paid somewhere close to that for one fight against Tyson Fury. And I promise you this, with the amount of popularity that his name has in the boxing world, with all the eyes that was watching Francis Ngannou that night, he's only going to make much more money. He's only going to bring in much more eyes, much more attention. You already got guys like Eddie Hearn, who is the promoter of Anthony Joshua, talking about possibly wanting him. You already have Deontay Wilder, who is talking about wanting him. At the end of it all, Francis Ngannou can easily make, in 2024, close to $50 million plus. He could. There is no guarantee. There is no facts. There is no 100% yes, it's true. So I know a lot of people say, well, where's your facts? Where's the proof that he could? No, that's just my opinion. I do not see Tyson Fury making any less. If you see Tyson Fury making less than that, I promise you, those people are businessmen that do not want to upset the higher power, that do not necessarily agree with or like Francis Ngannou. But that still isn't going to stop the actual facts of him that he could actually make that money. Because that's how big of a star he is. That's how popular he is right now, today. He can very well write his own ticket. He has the ability to go against Deontay Wilder. He has the ability to go against Anthony Joshua. And he has the ability to make double the money that he fought Tyson Fury for a rematch, because of the fact that a lot of people feel like he lost that fight. And Tyson Fury, I promise you, is going to want a rematch. So to answer the question that I asked you guys earlier, did Francis Ngannou fumble the bag? Did he make a mistake? Should he have stood with the UFC? My answer is plain and simply, no, he did not. He's going to make more money than most of those fighters outside of Conor McGregor combined. Combined. You put all their money together. Everybody. And he would top them all. In 1 year. In 3 fights. Maybe even 4 fights. He will be, which he is now, a millionaire. He's going to be in there for a very long time boxing some really good, high-level, high-class boxers. And make a lot of money. So guys, let me know in the comments. Do you think that he fumbled the bag? Do you agree with Chael Sonnen? Do you agree with Ariel Helwani? Watch that video. It was a very heated debate, a very heated argument. I enjoyed it very much. Hopefully those two could patch things up, but definitely do not agree with Chael Sonnen. This was not a bomb pay-per-view. Francis Ngannou did not drop the bag. Francis Ngannou is going to continue making more money. He has made the best choice for himself, and more boxers and more MMA fighters alike are going to make that decision as well down the line. You never know, but I do believe Francis Ngannou opened that door. So guys, like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.